it's Jamie from Stuck in a Camper. I wanted to kind of go over with you how I meal plan so that I can do my meal prep ahead of time, and then show you a quick and easy recipe for salsa that I'm just going to bring along as a snack. So first I want to show you the camping menu, and I set this up, you know, based on how many days. I have a smaller one too if we're just staying 2 nights. This trip we're staying 3. I found this on Pinterest. You can find the 2-day one that I have also on Pinterest. And so I plan my meals here. You can even put your shopping list here. I've just got a few things that I was forgetting along the way. Snacks as well, so you don't forget to pack those things. So once I've planned my meals, then I make my packing list. Again, Pinterest printable, and I laminated it and write on it with dry erase. I liked this one because it had blank spots where I could add things that we always wanted to bring, and so I added them in permanent marker before I laminated it. Then I used my dry erase marker to make my kitchen list off of the meal plan, so I don't forget any ingredients or any parts to be prepped along the way. And then also it's got our clothes and whatnot, just other things that we need to bring camping. Okay, so I'm going to show you this salsa recipe because I had extra of each of these ingredients lying around. So I'm going to make some fresh salsa. I'm not opposed to store-bought, but it's a nice treat when we can have it. So first thing I want to put into the food processor is some red onion. I'm just going to rough chop that. Once you have a fine dice on the red onions, I'm going to transfer them to a bowl. Here's the red onions. They're finely diced, and I'm going to add lime juice and salt to sweat these out. So it'll just kind of seep the flavor out of the onion before we add the rest of the ingredients for the salsa. Okay, so I've added the juice from, I have 1.5 limes. I have, I guess, about a half an onion, red onion here diced up. And so that's in our dish. Okay, the lime juice and the salt is added and it's sweating out. So next thing I want to do is just rough chop my tomatoes. I'm cutting the ends off of there. And so if you can scoop out some of the seeds, that'll make for a less watery salsa. So I'm going to do that and get these tomatoes into my food processor. Okay, so these are Roma tomatoes that I've used. And I've got about 6 or so. Pretty much as my cute little miniature food processor can handle. So I'm going to give those a blend, or a chop, I should say. We don't want them to puree. Okay, we have a pretty good texture still on our tomatoes because we don't want a complete liquid salsa, but in our family, we do like it pretty thin, not too chunky. So there you have it so far. So transfer your tomatoes into the bowl with your onions and lime and salt and garlic. Just fold that in. Here's what we're looking at so far. Yummy. Okay, so now I'm going to just slice up these jalapenos, get the seeds out of them as well because we don't want it too spicy. My kids do eat this. If you like really spicy, leave it in. So I'm going to seed and devein those and just give them a rough chop to get in the food processor as well. All right, we've got our jalapenos, just a rough chop in the food processor. Let me get those chopped up. The final thing I want to chop up is just a handful, a bunch of cilantro. So, peel it off. Get my plate in. Peel it off the top. Now we love chips and salsa in our family. It's probably one of our favorite foods. So we'll definitely tear this up when we're camping. Save this little bit of cilantro that's left to make a chimichurri. That'll be in my next video for you. All right, we're just incorporating everything into our bowl for the fresh salsa. I'm making this a couple days ahead of time because the longer it sits, the better it gets. So our next step is to taste it to make sure we have enough salt. Let me add some black pepper and then get it in the jars. We're good to go. That's perfect. I'm just gonna add the black pepper that we talked about. The salt's perfect, the acid's perfect, the spice is perfect. So, stir in the black pepper and get it into our jar. All right, so I've got these jarred up. I'm just going to rinse the jars because I made a bit of a mess when I was scooping, but there you have it, salsa for chips and salsa while you're camping.